Welcome back, everyone. It's now 11 minutes before 7. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has extended the stay-at-home order for another 2 weeks while loosening some restrictions on retailers. Starting on Monday, businesses are allowed to reopen for curbside pickup and deliveries. He says the change should allow up to 30,000 Minnesotans to return to work safely. Those businesses must develop and post their plans to reopen safely, outfit workers with masks and protective equipment, use online payments as much as possible, and maintain social distancing. But bars, restaurants, and other public accommodations must remain closed except for takeout and delivery. Republicans are still urging faster action to aid businesses. Minnesota's latest stay-at-home order is in place until May 18th. And of course, things are starting to move today in North Dakota, and we are going to be checking in with the Valley Today's Abby Furchner, who has been updating us this morning on some of the businesses who will be opening. So stay with us. We'll be checking in live with her from West Fargo here in just a couple minutes. But we are leading into the weekend, so we want to get a check of our first alert storm team forecast with meteorologist Lisa Green. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. We've got some good looking weather heading into the weekend. There are some shots of some showers that may impact us. But all in all, on this May day, it's the first day of May, we're looking at some conditions that should be pretty decent, especially if you're in the Southern Valley. That's where we're more likely to see temperatures into the 70s for highs today. And a chance for some isolated rain and some thunder and breezy conditions as well. Wind out of the southeast helping to feed in that warmth and a little moisture as well. Temperatures will be again affected in those areas where we're getting a little more rain up to the north and east. So here's a look at the latest. We've got some overcast skies right now in Fargo, but not too bad. And as we continue on into our radar and satellite map, you can see that we've got cloud cover overhead, but definitely a lot of green showing up on the map, indicating some very light precipitation. If it is indeed reaching the ground, it may take a little bit for that to happen, but we have a chance for some sprinkles and some light rain showers here for today. And that starts us off this morning with temperatures that are into the 50s, 59 degrees in Fargo, 52 in Grand Forks, and just really a mild way to start off the day. The wind is out of the south or southeast. We're looking at some gusts getting into the 20s, and again, that chance for gusts to reach that 30-mile-per-hour mark. So here's a look at our planner for today. We've got, and it's going to be different depending on where you are. For Fargo, we're starting off with some mostly cloudy skies. We'll maybe see a few sprinkles, a few showers here as we advance through the morning. And then we get a break into the afternoon as that warmer air moves in, and we get a little more sunshine. Temperatures will respond and get into the low, maybe even some mid-70s if we can get enough sun. And in the Northern Valley, we're looking at a different situation. Here's a look at that hour-by-hour planner. You can see that we're just dealing with more cloud cover there through the day, more areas of rain, maybe even an isolated storm through the afternoon hours. And so your temperatures are going to be a lot cooler, some showers there, continuing off and on. Now into this evening, the cold front sweeps through, and we all have a chance for another round of a quick shower or a thunder shower before this all clears and sets us up for a pretty nice weekend ahead. Notice Saturday morning, it's all gone. We're looking at some sunshine ahead and maybe more scenes like this. Pretty shot on the farm. Thanks, Debbie, for sharing in your 7-day planner. Your weekend forecast looks great. A little cooler on Sunday, but both days, lots of sunshine.
Looks great. I'm ready for the weekend. Thank you, Lisa. As I mentioned right away, it's a big day for many businesses across North Dakota. Today is the start of what's being dubbed Smart Restart of the state. Governor Doug Burgum is calling on the public to do its part by being respectful of the constraints those businesses are operating under. This morning, the Valley Today's Abby Furchner joins us live with some of the places that we'll see back open today. And Abby, can you also run down some of the new rules that they have to follow? Good morning, Abby.
Yeah, good morning, Lisa. Of course, we're outside of Brutus Brick House where they'll be opening both their West Fargo and Clubhouse location at 10 a.m. today. But like you just mentioned, there are some new physical distancing guidelines that they're going to have to follow to be able to operate. And for bars and restaurants, some of those main rules include that they need to follow the 6 feet of spacing between groups and an increase of space between tables. Tables can't have more than 10 people, and only 2 people are allowed to sit at the bar with 6 feet, of course, in between them. But these are just a couple of those main rules. There are much more, and you can find those at valleynewslive.com. Just go ahead and click on the story when you head to our website. But Brutus isn't the only one that's going to be opening today in West Fargo. Other restaurants that have made their announcements are Pup West, Barcode will be opening at 11 a.m., as well as Spitfire Bar and Grill. They'll also be opening here at 11. Blarney Stone is also going to be opening once again. So lots of options, and a lot of restaurants are saying, we're done waiting. We want to be open. We want customers to be able to come in and enjoy a meal. But we wanted to know from you what your plans were for this weekend and if you were going to make the trek outside. And so we asked you on our Facebook page. We have a poll going up. 23% of you say yes, you are going to be heading out this weekend, where 77% of you say nope, not yet. And I understand that hesitancy. I'm also right on the same page with all of you. I've thought about going to the gym, but is it too soon? I've also thought about that as well. So go ahead, though. Still go ahead and vote on our Facebook page. And like I mentioned, go to valleynewslive.com and get a look at those guidelines that they're going to have to follow.
And I'm torn. And then, Abby, you went to my favorite restaurant in West Fargo. Brick House is where I spent a lot of time before it shut its doors, and still pick up curbside all the time. So soon enough, we'll see. I'm kind of on the fence, like you said, as well, to go inside. I might have to still do the takeout.
I'm ready for patio season. I think that's where I get hung up on things.
It's going to be a lot of change this weekend. Good to see. Great preview. Thank you, Abby. A judge has ordered the Minnesota Department of Corrections to show that it is protecting inmates at the Moose Lake Prison from COVID-19. The ACLU of Minnesota filed a lawsuit last month alleging the Corrections Department and the Moose Lake Prison have failed to implement sufficient measures to slow or stop the spread of the virus. The organization argues that the prison in northeastern Minnesota is not fulfilling its duty to keep people in custody safe. The judge ordered the Corrections Department to respond to the allegations by May 11th. The department says it has taken the necessary steps to reduce the spread of COVID-19 within the state's correctional facilities. As of Wednesday, 33 inmates at Moose Lake had tested positive for COVID-19. Another 31 were presumed to have it, and 30 staff members also tested positive. Valley News Live is working to get more information for you on a gun-related disturbance in Grand Forks. The police department confirmed they responded yesterday to a call near Valley Dairy after a report came in that someone was flashing a gun. So far, police have not reported any arrests or any injuries. The incident is still under investigation. 2 men are sitting behind bars in connection to gunshots in Jamestown. Now the city's police department is looking for video surveillance footage to help investigators figure out what exactly happened. Police say 25-year-old Justin Mickelson and 34-year-old James Goodroad were taken into custody yesterday. Mickelson is facing charges for discharging a firearm within city limits and reckless endangerment. Both men are also facing several drug charges, including possession with intent to deliver. Police say the shots were fired in the 700 block of 2nd Avenue Northeast right around 7:45 yesterday morning. Anyone with information about this incident or that would possibly have home video surveillance footage showing vehicles in that 2-block radius of the area is asked to contact Jamestown Police. Police say there is no danger to the public. Our virtual food drive to help out the Great Plains Food Bank continues. We reached a second goal of $20,000 in donations this week. So we've decided to up our goal once again. The bar has now been raised to $30,000. And we're not only hoping to reach it, we'd like to clear it. Check out valleynewslive.com or our VNL News app and look for that yellow Please Donate button. A Powerball player in North Dakota has won $1 million. How nice would that be? A ticket sold in Newtown out in western North Dakota matched 5 white balls for the prize. North Dakota was the only state to have a match 5 Powerball winner in Wednesday's draw. Winners have 180 days from the date of the drawing to claim their prize. The Powerball jackpot for tomorrow, $51 million. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Here's today's question. 10% of us have tried this for the first time during the pandemic. What is it? I would agree with this one. Maybe a little more meditation happening as we're all looking to calm our nerves these anxious days. Remember, you can play along every weekday morning by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page. Around 200 celebrities, Julia Roberts, Common, Mandy Moore, Jennifer Garner, hey, I know that gal, Oprah, as well as former President George Bush are all answering the call to unite in a global live stream today. The 24-hour event features performances and conversations about overcoming the challenges of the coronavirus pandemic. The event is being called a celebration of our shared humanity. You can see the Call to Unite event on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube beginning tonight at 7. Oh, and Julia Roberts, Oprah, I want to hang out with them tonight. Here on The Valley today, we want to thank you for tuning in to watch our coverage. And as always, we want to assure you that we are working hard to make sure you're staying informed during this COVID-19 pandemic. Just head to valleynewslive.com or use our VNL News app. The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start. But of course, The Valley Today rolls on. Jordan Schreier is up next with more live up-to-the-minute news and weather right now on the Fargo CW. Have a great Friday. We'll see you back here on Monday. Enjoy the nice weather this weekend.